Hey guys, back with another World of Kings video, and today I wanted to tell you guys how to level up your gear level. I know a lot of people have been struggling with gearing up since the update came out, and there's been a lot of overload difficulties and so on, and it requires high gear level to be able to not slant. I will explain what slant damage is, but gear level is very important, and I always been saying in all my videos that get your gear level up instead of your gear score. Right now you can see my gear level is 218, and I will tell you how you guys can increase your gear level. But before we start the video, please check out this small clip of this new game that I've been playing. Hey guys, before I start today's video, I want to tell you guys about a game I'll be playing on the side. It's called Raid Shadow Legends. It's free on mobile. You can play it on the mobile device completely free on the App Store and Google Play. I wanted to tell you guys a little bit more about the game before we get into the video. It has almost 5 stars on Google Play ratings with over 250,000 reviews, and it has so much content. It has faction PvP, it has tag team arena, and it has clan bosses where you can team up with your clan and defeat big raid bosses in this game. You guys can get the game on Google Play and on App Store on your mobile for free. The link is in description if you want to check it out. If you check it out, you'll get a 50,000 silver for free and a free epic champion, a part of the new player program from the devs, which is amazing. Not only that, but you can get a free player reward once you log into the game for 7 days. You will get another epic champion by just playing the game and getting some epic armor if you decide to play the game. So that's 2 epic champions for free when you start the game, which is crazy. And this is the main lobby. You have the portal to do your story quest. You have the sparring pit to play versus your friends and see if you are better than them in the PvP by collecting stronger champions. There is a lot of options. You can check out your champions. Of course, I went with the warrior champion because you guys already know that I am a warrior by heart. And then you also, if you click on the battle option, you will have the campaign. If you like to follow the story, you can do that. You have dungeons, you want to fight dungeon bosses. You have faction wars, which is massive faction PvPs where you can fight the different factions. You have arena, 1v1 arenas where you can fight versus other players and see if your champion is stronger than theirs. And then the new function, the clan bosses. You team up with your clan, like a guild, you team up with them, and you can fight big bosses with your clan. So I hope you guys check this game out. If you guys do, again, link is in the description, and you get free stuff when you start playing. So check it out, guys. Thank you so much, and let's get into the video. Alright, now let's talk about how you guys can increase your gear level higher so you guys can do the higher overload. So what you guys probably know already is they released all the overload difficulties, right? Except 10. So these require high gear level to be able to even enter in the first place. Because if you do not meet the gear requirement, which is, for example, for this, it's 220. We've done this already without being 220. And then we have this is 230. We're working on this one. But if you don't meet the gear requirement, what happens is when you enter, you can enter them in the overlords. But what happens when you enter is you do slant damage with an adds and unbossed. What slant damage is your attack starts missing, you deal less damage and so on, and it will decrease your damage by a lot. So you might be doing a certain amount of DPS in normal dungeons or dummies and so on, but when you reach that, it will do slant damage. However, it does help you out a little bit because since it's a higher difficulty, it gives you a little buff. You can click here, right here. It gives you a little buff, and the buff basically gives you an HP and damage increase. It helps a little bit with the stat damage, but not much. So the higher gear level you get, let's say you're 215, alright? You want to enter the 221, right? You're 215, then you get 216, it will increase your damage, you get less slant damage, and then 217, 218, less and less and less and less the higher your gear level increases. Now, how do you get this gear level, right? Without spending a gazillion amount of money on legendaries and so on. Now, what you gotta know is if you guys cannot level your legendaries and you cannot get them up to 227 and so on, I will highly advise you to keep your legendary in your bag and get epic weapons at a higher gear level for use right now. I'm sure there's some good examples on this rankings. I can show you guys. This guy right here. Oh, never mind. No, Numenor doesn't have it. It's gonna be used as an example, right? J. Not Sombras. Okay, actually we can use Sombras for now. So Sombras, right here, my dude Sombras, he cannot level his legendary weapon right now. He's stuck at 206. However, he did get a 222 weapon drop from Overlord. So what he can do is he can actually use this, and if he get a main hand weapon, he can make the main hand 222 and keep both weapons epic to increase his gear level so he can do the harder content. If you look at his gear, you see he has completely abandoned his sets. He doesn't use any of the T1 sets because it's very difficult to melt the gear. Like even for me, I have been struggling so much to melt my gear. However, Sombras is out here, right? He's like, yo, I want to do the hard content, so he's just wearing gear he's getting from the Overlords. Now, Overlord is a nice way to get the high gear, of course. You make a team together, you run the Overlord, try to run it with your guild, and try to run the hardest difficulty you can. But this is not the only way. That's why they introduced these raids, okay? Because these last Overlords, you're not supposed to be doing these Overlords. And like the community and the people who play the game should be doing like 4 and 5 right now. So when you see some top players doing the 7, 6, and 8, don't worry about it, okay? Take it at your own pace. I will tell you why you should take it at your own pace, because I don't know if you guys can see, the Overlord 10 opens in 64 days. So what's gonna happen with like top teams like me and other players is when we reach the 9, it will be probably in a week, for 64 days we cannot gear up anymore, and that will give you guys time to catch up. So you guys take your own pace, while the top players would go at their own pace, and then the top players are spending a lot of money trying to melt their gear up and up and up, even though you're not supposed to. So when you guys see you struggling on magic crystals and so on, don't worry about it, don't stress, don't panic. It's because you're pushing gear, you're pushing content that you're not supposed to right now. You're supposed to take it slow, alright? And if you just take it slow, you'll catch up to every other player, and it won't matter. Now, Overlord is a great way to get the gear. However, you guys should be doing the raids. So the raids, like let's say Dragon Sky, if you're low gear level, you guys should be bidding. This costs like 5 gold, I think, in the auction. 185 gear level, very nice. Okay, this one, Scorpion, costs like 30 gold, I think. 195 gear level, very nice. Then this Warhammer Abyss, 205 gear level, very nice. Alright, even some of the top players don't have 205 gear. Let's look at Jen right here, rank 1. Does she have 205? She has 200 pieces, 192 pieces. Even she can upgrade her gear. 192 pieces, you know, and so on. Right? She can get some gear from there. However, if you don't want to buy it from auction, you get some commendation to spend. You click on this, use. Now, here's a very nice thing about this is. This is the magic gear. Sorry. You click on him. You click on revival normal exchange right here. And then I exchanged mine yesterday. I used 24 coupons and I got like a helm. However, if you want a weapon, let's say you're switching your class because you think this class will work better, you can do that, and you can collect the coupons or commendation from the raid, and you can go for like the weapon box, and you can switch your weapon out with the epic weapon, and it will give you a 210 gear level, so you don't have to melt too much. Same goes for like history box, 210 gear level. You see? No, this is the Warhammer Peak. Sorry, Warhammer Abyss. 200 gear level, 200, and Warhammer Hall will give you 190. Wait, do I have any gear that's under 190 right now? No, I don't. Then I could have bought it. But, basically, I will highly advise you guys, don't panic, okay? Like, switch up your gear. I know your T1 set is very nice, but you want to meet the threshold gear level to be able to enter. And a lot of people are making this mistake of dismantling their piece. So, let's say, like, look at my gear right now, guys. You see my T1? My T1 is chilling in my bag right now. It's chilling in my bag. I'm not using my T1. I'm using B rank pieces, okay? C rank pieces. You see this? I'm using these for temporary use because I want to meet this threshold gear level, so I will slant less and I will take less damage, right? So I'm using this temporary, and you guys should not be dismantling them and later melt them. Don't do that, okay? You will not have the magic crystals. I'm struggling with the magic crystals. I don't have magic crystals. So what you guys should be doing is get these pieces, wear them, make sure you enter the hard overlords. Sorry, and then you guys can enter the hard heroes. Get this, you get magic crystals and all the stuff from there, so you don't do slant damage, and boom, you guys can gear up way easier and faster. Okay, so don't worry, Don't rush it. Take it easy. Take it at your own pace, but try to do the hardest overload content you can do. And please tell your guild to run the new raids. I made a bunch of guides on all of the 3 raids, so you gotta check them out if you need to. But guys, don't worry, don't panic, okay? Take it easy, take it at your own pace. Wear those epic gear. Maybe ditch your legendary weapon if you can't keep up. For now, temporary, until you catch up and until you can start melting again. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!